It's the GMosser. He's been YouTuber since 2014. GMosser, combine autism and ADHD. You get GMosser. No master player while watching Minecraft. GMosser. He can lift a lot of weight, and he always shows up to work late. GMosser, who likes Squidward a little too much. GMosser, who is the king of Garry's mod. GMosser, what am I doing with my life? GMosser, if you're hearing this song right now, and it means you're watching. GMosser, GMosser, GMosser. GMosser.
GMosser. Hey, what's going on, guys? I happen to be GMosser, and welcome to the live stream. Thought I'd chill out tonight, play some Garry's mod, and hey, we'll see who shows up. You know. Well, this is awkward, dude. I am so like dehydrated. Ugh. Keep like eating my own lip skin. I know that's gross, but still, like, anyways. I was not expecting to go live, but you know what? we all know that I'm not sleeping tonight, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm here first today, besides you, of course. Yeah, man, I got you beat. But then again, it's pretty hard to beat the streamer to his own stream. although sometimes that does happen, but it's a rare occurrence. Or maybe not. I don't know. Actually, never mind, because then you see like people are waiting on the stream before like the stream has even begun, so never mind. I guess it's doable beating a streamer to his own stream. Which never happens, to be honest. Yeah. Well? But yeah, I thought I'd just get on here and chill. For a bit, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be live. Probably not. I'll probably be live for a minute. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be live for a minute. Oh gosh. Why have I been sneezing more during the fall? I wasn't even waiting. I just saw it pop up. Yeah, understandable. Like, this stream did not even exist like 5 minutes ago, and then I just set it up, and now it's a thing. So yeah, thought I'd just chill out for the night, have some fun. You know what to do. I had a horrible nightmare, you guys. And it involved somebody's grandpa who has completely lost his mind from the war. And it was crazy because like the whole because like you had the kids, the dad, and the grandma. They were all trying to find him, trying to see what was going on. I mean, the grandma already knew what was going on because she literally ran to the house to let everyone know. And then later on, the crazy grandpa with the machete follows. I don't even remember what the hell he was saying, but it was scary. And then yeah, and then by the time I know it, I think the dad got the grandpa to calm down for a second, just to see if he was still there. But obviously I don't even remember how the whole thing happened. It all happened so quick. But then for whatever reason, they gave the grandpa a weapon after he calmed down. The Gramps. Yeah, I should create a horror character called the Gramps. No, I'm just kidding. But for whatever, that was not supposed to happen. Anyways, yeah, that's what happens when you stay in the same spot for too long. But anyways, so what else happened? Oh, hey, Soldier. Hi, how you doing, bro? No, that's okay, Soldier. Soldier, it gets better. Hear me out. Hear me out, guys. This gets a lot more interesting. So, for whatever reason, they give the grandpa a weapon. And it was weird. It was kind of like a cyborg arm with like a gun and an axe attached to it. And the grandma was the one who gave the grandpa the weapon. And then the grandpa was like, oh yeah, right, the grandpa didn't even remember who we all were. Or who they all were. And I'm guessing he kind of just chased the first person he saw, which was the grandma. And so they gave the grandpa this, like, machine, this, like, cyborg arm that had both a gun and an axe attached to it. And he gave him the gun and he was like, oh, look what I got here. I'm gonna cut your head off. And then he swings at the grandma. And then me and the grandma freaking run away for whatever reason. I was kind of POVing the grandson in the story. But, yeah, then me and the grandma freaking run because he completely lost his mind. And for whatever reason, we both run away. I don't know what happened to the dad or the granddaughter, who I'm guessing would be the sister in the story compared to the character I was playing. But yeah, both me and the grandma ran the hell out of there, and me and the grandma split up, and then I was just running on my own through the dark night. And the craziest thing was I picked up Slender pages. And you guys might think I'm joking, but this is not. This actually happened in my nightmare. I was kind of running, and I was running fast because I thought the Gramps was gonna be after me. But as I was running through the downtown where I was picking up Slender pages. And all of a sudden it was nighttime, and then all of a sudden it was snowy, and then all of a sudden I was collecting Slender pages. And then all of a sudden I was going down some very dark stairs. And I could hear slow, uncanny, scary music. It was it was actually really fucking scary. And then I woke up. So yeah. 99 Nights in the Forest. No, I didn't even reach a forest yet. I was running from the house I was at all the way to downtown. It was very yeah, it was very, very scary. Yeah, so that's what happened. Honestly, interesting AF, but weird. Dreams are weird, you know? But yeah, so who knows? I might actually make something of that idea. Maybe there was maybe somewhere at some point. Yeah, I could actually create an idea from that dream. And I could I could like, I don't know. I could make like another Slender film and call it Slender the War. And then like the soldiers, or some of the soldiers from the war, like that grandpa in my nightmare, he's like one of the main dudes who like fucking loses his mind. And then starts attacking and trying to kill everyone. Or for whatever reason he like fucking like loses it. And like some brain cells like get switched around pretty much. And then he like tries to kill his own family. And he like hunt down his own family who like ran away from him. Like, if there's anything good I got out of that nightmare, it was a horror film idea. I probably won't even do it, but yeah, it's great. Yeah, it was weird, but it was like really like it was a crazy dream. It was interesting. Slender the War. No way. Guys, I just thought of the greatest idea ever. And oh hey guys, my Slender film comes out in like 10 days. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, that nightmare I had may have just given me an idea for like a new potential film. Although when it comes to like making films, like, dude, it is making films are a lot of work, dude, and it's like the harder part is like finding people who are like actually interested. So oh my god, Slenderman. Oh nice, can't wait. Yeah, soldier. I think y'all are gonna like it. And what the hell was that dog whine? What the hell was that, the game? Distorted dog whine? I don't know, little man. I didn't hear dog. Hey, what's up, R-Mag? How have you been? Haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, guys, so that is something interesting that happened. Oh, hey, guys, if I made videos talking about like stories, should I make a YouTube series on this channel called like GMosser Story Time or whatever? Story Time with GMosser, and I could tell like true stories that happened to me, or maybe true stories that happened to somebody else I knew that was crazy. Like, I feel like I definitely have a handful of stories to tell. And I could even tell like stories about like dreams and whatever. That should be for podcast. I don't think I'm gonna do the podcast channel. I'd rather just focus on the 3 channels that I already have monetized and just, you know, make and you know, just stick to those 3 channels and post content on the 3 channels that have already been like successfully like monetized. Like the 99 Nights True Story, that's interesting. Well, I'm talking like stories that like happened to me, or stories that like I've witnessed and whatever. You know, like true stories, or like dreams. I could talk about like my own dreams too. Tell like my own stories, or stories that I've seen, you know? Hey, what's up, John McCarter? How you doing? That would be great. But yeah, like guys, like I have made like a handful of channels over the years, and I cannot, like, when you have so many channels you're trying to run, so many projects you're trying to do, it becomes impossible to like run those projects. So I'd say my best bet would be like to focus on would just be to have this channel as my main, but then have GMosser Reacts and GMosser TV as like my backup channels, and like channels that are like more niche down, but like have this channel be for like literally all the above and whatever I want it to be, you know? And it would be cool. It would be cool if I could do YouTube for a living someday, you know? If I could do YouTube for a living, content creation. Like, that's a dream of mine, dude. I would love to do this full time. You know? You get what I'm saying? But I feel like when you have like multiple channels that you're trying to like equally focus on, like that's just impossible. Like I feel like I should just focus on this channel, but then also post post some videos and whatever on like GMosser TV or GMosser Reacts. Yeah, well, you have a good start. Well, Soldier, thank you, man, first of all, but also, like, I've been making videos since I was like, 10 years old, and it's funny, because I didn't have nearly as much success as I've had until like I've either become a teenager and then as an adult as well. Like this channel went from like less than 1 million views to over 52 million views in like a year or less. And yeah, not gonna lie, it's all thanks to the Garry's Mod videos. Like, I have one video with 8 million views right now. Like, that is crazy. But yeah, I guess my best advice for anyone else who dreams of being a YouTuber, doing content creation full time, just start posting, man. Throw stuff at the wall. And just keep throwing until you find stuff that sticks. And once you find something that sticks, capitalize on it. But yeah, so I'd have this channel as my main, and then I'd have GMosser TV and GMosser Reacts as like my two other channels, and they'd be like more niched channels, and I could post like some videos or whatever from like here onto the other channel sometimes, you know? But yeah, I'm just gonna focus on those 3 YouTube channels, with this one being the main focus. But yeah. So thank you guys for listening to my TED Talk. Thank you for listening to my horrible nightmare. That shit was fucking scary, dude. Especially the part where we realized like the grandpa completely lost his mind, and then he fucking like slashed down at the grandma, and then we all fucking run for our lives because he's trying to kill us. And then like after we run, we're like still aware that like he's still like trying to hunt us all down. And then somehow in the nightmare I lost the grandma. And then it's just me now. Yeah, that shit was scary, man. Dude, it's not as weird as my dream last night. Really? What was your dream, Soldier? Mine was not as bad as yours. Fuck, let's hear it, bro. What is the game name? This game is called Garry's Mod, Armag. Yeah, Soldier, tell us. If you're saying yours is worse than mine, bro, please do tell. Please entertain us. Please entertain me and the viewers, man. We have no lives. We have no lives. We want to be entertained. I'm just kidding. We have lives. That was a joke. But yeah, Soldier, if you're saying, but yeah, Soldier, Soldier, you gotta tell us now, man. You gotta tell us now. But yeah, guys. So you know how some people sometimes Oh! That would be... that would be a very shitty dream. That was mine, but it was in a western-looking mall. Oh. Well, that sucks. That would definitely make me die on the inside. Where? But yeah, that's definitely another, that's a whole nother type of nightmare. I'd say both are bad. Also in my nightmare, the family, like, they looked like my family, but like I know it wasn't my family because, you know, it was just a dream. It wasn't my actual. They looked like my family, but I knew I know that it was just a dream. Oh crap, I am almost dead. But yeah, so somehow in the dream, I learned at the very end as I was running away and I found like the pages. Somehow the grandpa losing his mind was correlated to the Slender Man. So I guess the rest of the story is up for me to create. Also, guys, you know another thing I thought of doing on this channel? When I first started YouTube, I was making Minecraft videos. And this was before I knew how to edit videos, but I would make videos called, I would make like Minecraft videos called Ask GMosser, and I would like read out questions. So yeah, I thought about maybe making another video, except it would be like 10 years later. I thought that I might do that, so I might do that and see if people enjoy that. Where I like read out like questions and whatever. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Christian girl, what up? Welcome to a live stream. That is a nightmare I had. I'm gonna die. Oh no. Hey, at least I collected 5 pages, man. That's okay. Yeah, I went back and the dog whine very hearable. I don't think that was a dog whine. Hold on. I'm gonna have to try to hear it again. I didn't hear no dog whine, bruh. But then again, my memory is kind of doo-doo. But I sure as hell will remember that nightmare I had. You know one thing I could do, you guys? Since I already look like I'm like 60 years old. Oh my gosh, Slenderman, come on, bro. You really gonna do me like that? But yeah, guys, since I look like I'm 60 years old, I could probably, if I was to ever make that horror film, I could probably play the grandpa. Oh crap. Yo, Monster. Soon, I'll be messaging you. Oh yeah, you want me to teach you how to play Garry's mod? Soldier, it's very easy. Hey, Soldier. Oh, hey. Oh no, my battery's dead. Hey, Soldier, I have an idea. That's something we could do for a live stream. I could live stream Garry's mod and teach you at the same time. How about that? That could make for a... Oh, and I died. That could make for a great live stream, you know? I would definitely live stream that. A lot of people do like Garry's mod, which is awesome, I understand. But yeah, Garry's mod is a good game. You know one thing I thought about doing, guys? I thought about returning to Roblox again at some point. Yeah, for like a video, I mean. I would much prefer doing it for a live stream. I would much prefer doing it for a live stream. Oh no. Hold on. Well, for you a live stream and I do it for a video. Okay, soldier, that works. Yeah. Live streaming is kind of the future these days, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love making videos, but like with live stream being like the best way to do certain stuff like gaming and whatever, or reacting to videos, and so on. Like some types of content I could, you know, stick to live streaming, and then other types of content would be like more videos. But you know one thing I thought about doing, especially if we ever get like more members on this channel, I would love to like make like members only like, I would love to like make like special content for like members. Like for example, like say I am filming for a film. Members could get access to a live stream where we are filming the film. And they could like witness like the bloopers and behind the scenes live for, you know, films and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe someday. Maybe someday. And of course I think of other ideas. Hey, what's up, John McCarter? How you doing? Work was busy and slow. Well, you made it another day, man. And that's all that matters. Oh yeah, guys, dudes, another story. This one actually happened. So, I actually struggle with insomnia. I mean, I'm up at like 9:36. But, whatever. I'll be honest. I've been struggling a lot with not being able to sleep at night. With insomnia. Last night was terrible. Like, I took 2 pills of, like, melatonin. And then, like, a couple hours later, it's, like, 11, approaching 12 at night. Bro. I got fucking angry. And I don't think I fell asleep till, like, I don't know. I want to say anywhere between 3 to 4 in the morning. Insomnia's a bitch, but, oh yeah, guys! I actually slept, and also I usually don't sleep with a pillow. But I actually slept with a pillow for like the first time in a minute. And I actually feel well rested. And when I slept with the pillow, that's when I had the crazy grandpa dream. Or nightmare, I should say. Rest in peace to your sleep. Yeah, man. But you know what? I got through that night. And that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I hope I can figure out the insomnia thing. I've just been busy with school. So if I was with you in the same place. Hold on. Let me take a look at your comments. Bro, if I was with you in the same place, I'd be your best camera guy. Soldier, I'm sure you'd be a great camera guy. I actually have a friend who kind of is my camera guy. But, yeah. You know the tricky thing is, you know what the tricky thing is, you guys? The tricky thing is finding people who have like the same interests as you and who would like want to be in your content or be an actor for your film, you know? But like even if you have like one friend, you can still like make like great videos together and have fun together. Like, unfortunately, chances are you will deal with similar stuff that I've dealt with. You will deal with, like say you're a filmmaker. But, yo, another thing. You know what filmmaking has helped me learn one time? It has helped me learn the type of people who will show up and who won't show up for you. It really showed me like kind of who like my real friends are, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And it's like they were able to make it. And they said they were going to show up. And they did. One friend, he was able to make it, and he chose not to show up. And he said he was going to be there, but he just didn't show up, and he didn't even text me or let me know that he couldn't make it. And of course, I understand if it's an emergency, by all means, fuck the film, fuck the idea, fuck the hangout, take care of your emergency, you know? I'm all for that, and I more than understand that. But like, turns out it wasn't just an emergency, and it turns out this guy just had absolutely like no respect for me. But that's okay, because I lost one friend, I lost one actor, and guess what? I gained 4 more a year later. And they helped me make the Slender film. Also, Ashmus also a bit bi. It almost killed once when I was younger because my dad didn't let me use medicine. And I nearly, whoa, what? Hold up. Jeez, little man, that's crazy. Bro, not sleeping in with the pillow. How did you sleep without it? That's a good question, soldier. But yeah, I also learned apparently. Oh no, he caught me somehow. But yeah. But yeah, guys, 2024 was like one of the worst years of my life. I lost like 2 friends who I thought were like my best friends, but yeah, and then I also was going through addiction, struggling to find a job. Yeah, 2024 was the worst. Was like easily one of the worst years of my life. I lost 2 friends who I knew since I knew like 5th grade and 7th grade. Because one was like very negative about like literally everything, and just like, and whenever he would start shit with me, he would take like no accountability for it. But yeah, unfortunately some friends come and go. But it's like I've always tried my best to be a good friend. I'm a decent person, all things considered. But the problem with me is I am a bear where you ever heard the saying, don't poke the bear? I am a bear where if you poke me, I will definitely claw your ass. You know? But then because, oh no, I got angry, I reacted. I got angry at injustice. I'm all of a sudden the bad guy, you know? Yeah. But, so if anybody is dealing with a friend who is just a shitty person, has no empathy, negative about everything. Oh, this friend also, one of the friends also criticized, me coming back to YouTube and how I was doing things. Like, he just never had anything nice to say, you know? Like, both of them, they were just, like, shitty people to be around. And they brought nothing to the table except for, like, disrespect and no empathy and negativity. So, yeah. Chad, are we talking about the same thing? Asthma. What's asthma? Asthma. A chronic lung condition that caused inflammation and narrowing of airways, making it difficult to breathe. That sounds like something I might get someday. I sometimes do have a hard time breathing. No, we're not talking about the same thing. Bro. Well, hopefully you at least heard what I was saying. Also, Soldier, are you still here? Sorry if I missed anybody's comments. I'm not trying to. I'm kind of just chilling out right now and just talking about life. Talk about one thing while viewers will talk about another. Oh well. But yeah, to viewers, to people watching. Have y'all ever had to cut ties with a friend? Let me know in the chat. I was just tapping away. Fair enough. But yeah, if I missed anybody's comments, I apologize. I'm not trying to, though. Yes. Oh, cool. You're still here, Soldier? Nice. Let's go, man. Yes, many times. Yeah. I heard something about being the bad guy for pointing out injustice, and that is so relatable, dude. Yeah, like, there was another friend, and this was a long time ago. This was like 10, 11 years ago. But there was this one friend. I'm going to call him Marvin for the story. And he was like one of the only friends I had at the time. I only had like 2 friends, and he was one of them. But yeah, growing up, I didn't really have a lot of friends. But, yeah, I had one friend who I'm still friends with till this day, back in like 3rd grade. Yeah, I was still friends with the homie Chris Geving back then. I met Chris Geving. You've seen him in my videos and whatever, and live streams and all that. That guy is literally like my best friend, dude. He's literally like my older brother. Because I met him when I was in like 3rd grade and he was in like 5th grade. And he's been my friend and like an older brother to me ever since. Back in like 4th all the way just before 5th grade, that's when the story I'm about to tell you about the other friend I had takes place. So yeah, Marvin, he was like the type of friend where he would laugh at you for like anything. And he was the type of friend, like, so this will tell you about the type of friend he was. So there was another dude who Marvin was friends with. We're gonna call him Carl for the story. And Carl was like better than me at everything. Pretty much. Or at least so I thought. And so Marvin thought too. And one time, and the last time I went over to Marvin's house, he was like, "Oh, hey, Garrett, Carl says you suck." And I was like, "I'm not going to believe what Carl says about me." And he was like, "You should believe what Carl says about you." Like, what kind of friend fucking says that? And then after that, whatever, we went in the backyard. And Marvin was teaching me how to shoot a bow and arrow. I never shot a bow and arrow before. So I went right up to the target. And I shot the bow and arrow. And he was like, "Ha ha ha, you still missed even though you were right up to it." And he was just so like shitty to me that day. And just made a laughing stock of me several other times. Eventually I just got pissed. And I turned the arrow and I pointed it at him. And I pretended like I was gonna shoot him. Was I actually gonna shoot him? Fuck no. And I didn't know how to like let go of the arrow. So I shot it up in the air because, yeah, that was a stupid thing to do. But yeah, and then he was like, give me the bow back, which I did. And then eventually, like after that, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm out of here. Oh yeah, he also called me a fool a bunch of times that day. And when I was on my way out, he was like, "Hey fool, you forgot something." And he threw my hat at me. And then he and the other friend who were there were just like, "Run," and they just went like back to their backyard. And then there I was, riding on my bike, going home, fucking crying. And then I go into the woods where I had a little fort. And then I just scream, "I'm the most miserable kid on earth." Because at the time, I probably was one of them. So yeah. So yeah. So, and then people like looked down on me because I was the one reacting. I was the one who got angry and reacted to that friend's disrespect and him just being a shitty friend. So yeah, that's my story, you guys. Oh, another story. This took place like about a year later or something like that. I eventually saw that same guy, and kind of after that, yeah, then later on after that, I saw that guy at the park that I went to. And I remember, yeah, I remember I climbed on top of the playground, and then there I was like trying to get down, and he laughed at me trying to get down off the playground. And then he was like, "The bigger they are, the harder they fall." I was a fat kid, by the way. And the same dude, Marvin, but we were no longer friends because this took place a year after the bow and arrow story. He kept talking his shit. So much so, I got pissed off at him, and I started walking up to him, and then he was just like backing away. And then he started to run away. And I started to chase him. he pulls out a fucking knife and points it at me. And then, later on, he said that he was going to have Carl and some others come over to the playground and beat me up. Or, yeah, and then, of course, I did the smart thing and got on my bike and drove away. And then I went home, I told my dad what happened, and he actually had Marvin's parents' number from back when me and Marvin were friends. He called the parents, let them know what I told him, and then the parents asked Marvin, did you pull a knife? Did you pull a knife out on Garrett? And Marvin said no. Marvin fucking lied. And that was fortunately like the last encounter I've ever had, and hopefully ever will have, with Marvin. Yeah. So thanks for listening to my TED Talk. But now these days, but you know what I would have done, especially that damn motherfucker. That's okay. That's okay, soldier. It don't matter. Oh, and guess what? I apologized for getting angry at him and doing the stuff I did. I pretty much apologized for reacting to him being a dickhead. But he never apologized for being a dickhead. But because I'm the one who reacted, I'm the bad guy, apparently. Such bullshit, you know? And at this point, guys, I'm just tired of dealing with people's bullshit. And it's like, I am more than okay with, like, losing people and losing friends. I've been through that before. I've been through that kind of heartbreak. So I'm at a point where it's like, if I lose all my friends, so be it. So fucking be it. I'll be okay. And maybe I'll be better off. And I already hate this guy. Sorry that happened to you, man. Oh, that's okay, soldier. It's alright, man. You live and you learn, you know? You live and you survive. But, yeah, I've had some pretty shitty friends, unfortunately, but I've also had a couple good ones. And another thing that sucks is the two friends who I lost back in 2024. They used to be fucking awesome. They used to be fun to be around. But then something changed. But yeah, but I'm at a point where it's like, if I can die with one real friend, one real motherfucker who has my back, which is the kind of friend I am, by the way. Like, at this point, that's all I hope to have, is just one real fucking friend. One person who I care about, who, yeah, just one true friend. That's all I that's all I ask for, God. You know? Nah, I mean, where we hate each other to other hell. But we're wait. So You hated each other at first and now you're friends? Is that what you were saying? That's a real friend. That's a real friend right there. Yeah, man. Wait. Me and my friend Henry and in a friendship where we hated each other to hell enough, but we're good at friends. Okay, I think I get what you're saying, little man. But yeah. But yeah, you know, but yeah, of course, as an adult, if I was in the bow and arrow situation and he laughed at me for missing, you know what I would do? I would have just put the bow and arrow down and been like, this friendship is over, have a nice life. And I would have just walked away. I would have handled it better. Because it's like, at the end of the day, because unfortunately we live in a fucking backwards society where if you react, then you're evil. You held that dickhead accountable. You got angry at that guy for being a dickhead. So therefore you're the bad guy. Therefore it's all your fault. Bro. People are very dumb. But yeah. Bro, with the bow, I would have said, you got this, Monster. Yeah, man, like, friends are supposed to bring each other up, you know? Not put each other down. But unfortunately, we live in a world where, you know, where people just aren't like that anymore. Where people don't value or we live in a world that, like, doesn't respect good people. You know? I think he caught me again. But yeah, so at this point, it's like... At this point, it's like... I just hope out of all of the people I'm still friends with, I hope at least one of them is a real friend. Just one. That's all I ask for at this point, man. One friend who would, like... One friend who's a decent person and who has my back. Just like I would be to them. The justice system is so messed up now in every way. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm never getting married. Because like, as a man, you can do everything right. You could be loyal and be a good person, provide. But a woman could step out and cheat and then divorce you. And then the court will give her all your money, all your stuff, and she will basically be able to take your money, take your kids if you have any, and take Lord knows what else. Like, yeah, fuck that. I'm never getting married. And also, I've seen for myself, marriage doesn't mean love. You can be married to a person and fucking hate each other. Like, yeah, I've seen it firsthand, man. To say the least, I grew around. Yeah, and that's BS. Yeah, this world is making good people suffer, dude, and like, good people are suffering, dude. Good people are lonely. Good people don't even know who they can trust anymore. And they don't even know what to do anymore, you know? I try to be a good person. I've made mistakes throughout my life. Yeah, sure. But I feel like the bad things I've done bad things, you guys, but I've also had a lot of bad things done to me. Hurts every day, but I live with it every day. You know? I'd love to. Yeah, it's just a lot, you know? Society is sick. Make that your outro to your videos. Yeah, make what? Back in 4th grade, classmates were telling me, whoa! My ex-girlfriend from 5 years ago told me to kill myself. She also cheated on me with her ex, who she told me used to beat her. Like, seriously, bro, like, women will choose a guy who beats them over a guy who, like, actually, like, cares about them. It's fucked up. The best thing to do is look at the good memories. You're right, soldier. You're right. I almost missed that. I was kind of just debating whether I should just walk around and shit. But yeah, you guys. So, I'm still working on that. But it sucks, because, like... Yeah, I feel, guys, I feel like we are genuinely, like, living in a society where evil is winning. And if you point out the evil, you're called bitter, or insecure, or whatever, you know? Or gaslit for pointing out evil. For pointing out bullshit, you know? But if you stay, but there is a way though. The best thing to do when you get a knuckle sandwich full of bullshit in the face, I mean, of course. Wait, what? Hold on. I got stuck, sorry. It's just the way the world is, and it sucks. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like people are, like, changing for the worst. You know? Like, I feel like somebody has to stand up to... Somebody has to... Jeez, Slenderman, pick one place to be! Jesus, fuck! I take that back, I'm sorry, Jesus is great. I'm not religious or anything, but I do believe, I do believe in... Jeez, Slenderman. Hey, what's up, Captain Waffles? But yeah, man, so... it's like at this point, if I end up all alone someday, that's okay. I'd rather be a guy with like one true friend, one true person who cares about him, instead of being surrounded by a bunch of snakes and a bunch of fake people and a bunch of people who look down on me and don't respect me and who think that they can just be a piece of shit and get away with it and you know, like I've had to cut out family. Like there's one family member who I haven't talked to for like almost a year because let's just say they made my childhood fucking miserable. And they were also shitty to me in my adulthood, in my early adulthood. If nobody stands up, then no one will. But it's hard when it's family. Yeah, man. But yeah, there's an EPS of a show from Mr. In Between. They're saying that people are AH because people let them get away with it. Yeah, man. So what you're basically saying is people are assholes because other people let them get away with it because no one holds them accountable for it. Is that what you're saying? Blood is thicker than water. Water, but mud is thicker than blood. Blood is thicker than water, but mud is thicker than blood. Yeah. No matter how much they beat us down, we gotta get back up, you know? Amen, a Christian girl. Like, bro, that's, like, at this point, I'm fine with losing friends, like, I'm fine if friends drop like flies, you know? Cause one friend, one fake friend revealed, one shitty friend revealed, is just another problem that I no longer have to deal with. Good night and good luck. Yeah, you too, little man. Thank you. But yeah. But yeah, guys. But you know what? I do have a little bit of hope left. I do feel like there are some good people out there, both male and female. Like, I hear people saying all the time that, like, oh, all women are terrible. All women are like this, or they're like that. Like, I've had some bad experiences with women, like when it comes to relationships and family. But I still have hope that they're not all like that, you know? I still want to believe that there are other people like me out there who, you know, they try to be good. They want to be a good person. You know? You get what I'm saying, man? I hope, I'd like to believe that people like me are still out there. Never give up on that. which is good. But yeah, guys, like I'm about to be super honest with y'all. Yeah, John McCarter, I'm good, man. I'm just saying how I feel because why not? Women, I'll be honest, a majority of them worry me in terms of morals. Not all of us are insane though. Understandable, a Christian girl. I understand that there are a fuck ton of women without morals. But and Lord knows I've been around them. But it can't be all of them, can it? You just gotta be really careful. You know? But then again, that's with a lot of people, I guess. You can't. Yeah. Hey guys, I got a quote for you. I got a good quote. Be wary who you trust, because even the devil was once an angel. But yeah, hey Christian girl, I definitely understand where you're coming from, and yeah. Who was the character you looked up to as a kid? Mine was Captain America. Mine was the Incredible Hulk. Bro. Though that's some wise words. Ooh, that quote. I've heard it before, but it always hits me hard. Yeah, man. But you know one thing? Even though there might not be a whole lot of trustworthy people out there, 2003 Hulk, yeah, man. 2003 Hulk was awesome. That's the Hulk we need in the MCU, man. We need the Hulk to have a redemption arc, you know? Like, I would love to see Hulk, like, go back in time and get revenge on Thanos. The Maestro Hulk, if they made, like, a story around him, because the Maestro Hulk is literally a freaking conqueror. And, like, one of the most, like, powerful Hulks. Because he doesn't only have the strength, he also has the brains. He's also, like, smart as well. Even though he's a villain, like, that Hulk would still be awesome to see. But then again, I guess you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. I feel like I definitely have many reasons why I could become a villain. But I don't want to be a villain. I don't want to do bad things. I don't want to hate I don't want to hate myself as much as I already do. No thanks. Cuz unlike some people, I actually feel bad about the bad things I've done. I actually understand that my actions affect others. You know? I know what accountability is. And I'm able to admit when and where I fucked up and where I've made mistakes. I'm able to do that. What's your thoughts on the new Hulk and Spider-Man? The new Hulk and Spider-Man? That's gonna happen? Bro, I wish Professor Hulk could leave. And I wish either Hulk could come back, like, stronger than last time, or I wish Maestro Hulk could come to the MCU. A lot of people would love to see the Hulk, you know, come back. I know I would. But yeah, guys. You were the runner-up, John McCarter. Well, good job. Well, good job once again, dude. I think Punisher is gonna try to kill Hulk. Honestly, dude, those whack-ass writers will probably make him kill the Hulk. Unfortunately. Because the MCU has nerfed Hulk so much, it's like... At this point, they probably are going to kill him at some point. And it's going to be pathetic. And not right at all. But yeah, guys. You really gotta, especially as men, we definitely gotta be careful in this world, you know? And hey, even women too. Especially the good ones. You know, the ones who actually respect themselves, you know. The ones who actually, you know their worth. And the ones who have morals, and, you know, the ones who have, you know, let's be real, body counts under 100. Or under 10, which, that's pretty fucking rare these days, according to the internet. And they call it slut shaming. I just see it as a lack of self-control and self-respect. I mean, of course, everyone is allowed to do whatever they please, but as we all know, actions have consequences. Huh? Oh, what, soldier? What happened? Body counts under 10. Me 1 year ago, 10. I thought 2 was the limit. No, it's a little... No, it can be a little more fucked up than that. Oh, sorry, soldier. You don't like that word? Yeah, it's not a great word, I know. But I'll be honest, I'm the type of asshole where I'm kind of an asshole in a sense where if somebody's an asshole, like, I'll be an asshole too, you know? Like, if someone's being a shitty person, like, I'm the type of person where if it doesn't hurt me too much, I'll say it to their face. Eh? Oh, that word caught your attention? My bad. But yeah, guys. Society definitely has to get their shit together, but I feel like they won't. Like, people, I feel like people can do better, dude. But these days, it just seems like everyone is just choosing to be a piece of shit. And so much so, it's to the point of where it's just sickening to hear. Eh. Also, a body count under 10. But yeah. Another advice to another advice to all the another advice for men out there. If you're dating a woman and she cheats, break up with her instantly and never ever take that bitch back. Never. No matter what. Unfortunately, I have to get going. I'll catch you later, Mosser. And chat, you keep being awesome. Yeah, soldier. We'll catch you later, bro. We've been live for a good hour. Oh, I'm still in the Slender game mode. But yeah. Society's group efforts, the parents, teachers, and peers all need to say the same thing. I mean, I feel like people can learn from like making like bad choices or ending up with like the wrong people. Like, if I didn't have the shitty friends that I've had, I probably, like, if I didn't have the shitty friends I had, like, I would be a fucking idiot. And I wouldn't know what a bad friend is. I wouldn't know, like, it's good that I know now instead of later, you know? Like, I've made my fair share of mistakes. I've been with my fair share of, like, shitty people. But, yeah. But something good I got from all of them is I learned how important, like, walking away is. There's this one dude I watch. His name is, trying to remember. I think Coach SG is what he goes by. And I watch his videos, and he talks about, like, kind of some of the stuff we're talking about right now, except, you know, he's better at talking about it than I am, but... And also, he's a lot older than me, so... Most likely a lot smarter than me, too. Could probably learn a thing or two from that guy easily, for sure. But, there's one thing he says in a lot of his videos, and this is another quote. Now, hear me out. You will never be good enough for the wrong person. You will never be good enough for the wrong people. And that is very true. And that's, and at 21 years old and almost 22, like, I'm definitely becoming, like, more selective when it comes like the people I keep in my life. And it's like I'm also open to like people coming and going because like and not in that way, but you know, like they're in my life then and they're out of it now, you know? Like some people, I feel like if there is a God, which I hope there is. I feel like there is. But I yeah. Hold on. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, right, people coming and going. Um but yeah, some people only enter your life to like teach you a lesson. Is something that I believe is a thing. And yeah, that's a good quote. Yeah, man, it really is. Like I feel like there are good people out there, both male and female. Like yeah, yeah, women have their problems for sure, but so do men. Men's problem is kind of just yeah, like men have problems. Like men have problems too. Like there are men out there who are like immoral. There are men out there who lie, they cheat, they steal, they take advantage of others. Like I don't think I don't think it's just a woman I don't think it's just a woman thing. I think it's a society thing. And both genders are capable of doing hey, both genders are capable of being pieces of shit. But I but I think they're also both capable of being decent fucking human beings. But at the end of the day, that's all. But at the end of the day, that's up to those individuals. But if there are other people out there who try to be a good person, stay away from the bad people, you know? Just stay away from the bad people. And also, especially if you're friends with someone or if you're dating someone, like really take your time. Don't be naive. Pay attention to who they are as a person and trust your gut because most of the time your gut's usually right. Yeah, be careful, but yeah, be careful. Yeah, just be careful. That's it. Be careful with people, but yeah. Like there are certain things that like even though I have a reason, even though I have reasons to, you know, yeah. I guess y'all get what I'm saying. Anyways, I'll be right back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, guys, I know. I'm still bald. But I am looking into hair transplant clinics. And I think I found a good one. I'll be able to get my beautiful black hair back, hopefully. I know there are definitely a few people on my list of watch them. Yeah, man. I grew up watching a lot of awesome YouTubers. I grew up watching a lot of legends. But yeah. Anyways, I feel like we've talked enough. About society and all their problems and how stupid they all are, but and how backwards and they all are. How silly a lot of them are, but it's like it can't be all of them. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about? You know another thing? I know how I was talking about how, like, yeah, women have their problems for sure, but like I feel like one of the reasons why women don't really respect men these days is because a lot of men don't respect themselves. And there's a lot of simps out there, man. And I actually went to school with one. This dude, he was actually he would simp for my girlfriend at the time. And yeah, and in 12th grade he would simp for this one chick who was about a year younger than both of us. And guess what? I saw her in drama class cuddling up with another man, or another male student, I should say. We were barely men at the time, either like 17 or 18, so like barely men, so whatever. But yeah, and then I told him what I saw. He still gets back together with her when she clearly likes the other guy more. But yeah, like, just an idea. Simps are definitely part of the problem with today's society. And men not really having respect for men not really having self-respect anymore. Like, guys, everyone out there, both male and female, self-respect is important. Without it, life is gonna suck. And it's like, when somebody wrongs you, especially, you gotta respect yourself enough to be like, we're done, and walk the fuck away. It doesn't matter if they're family, or a friend, or a partner. Like, no way, nah, you're kidding. There's no way people actually simp that hard. Oh, hey, Christian girl, it gets worse. This dude, 1 year after we graduate, gets back together with the same lady again. And at this point, I say lol. And then at this point, so he posts a story, and he posts a picture of her on his story saying like, "Oh, look at my lovely girlfriend," and shit like that. And I just comment lol. And then he starts going off at me through text like, "What's so funny? No, what is so fucking funny?" And then I kind of lied to him and told him that I was laughing at something else and whatever, but yeah, I was just laughing at the fact in reality, I was just laughing at the fact that he was stupid enough to get back with her a year after the shit I told you happened. And so what happened? So yeah, but then guess what? A little bit after that, he breaks up with her again. He said, and he actually blamed the school that we went to for them breaking up again. He blamed the school because I don't know. Apparently, they somehow figured out that those two were dating again, and the school told her parents, or her mother. Had never really heard much about her dad. Hopefully, may have not been in the picture, unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe he was. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Possible he wasn't. Yeah, he told me that he blamed the school. Bro was blaming everyone but him. Exactly. But yeah, this friend was definitely not a good friend, but you know, I was dumb at the time. So then what happened was I was like, bro, she's a grown ass woman. Pretty much, she was like 18 or damn near close to it at the time. And he was like, and he was like, the school told her mom, and the mom made her break up with me, so. But then it's like at the end of the day, this chick was like 18 years old enough to make her own decisions. And then he was like, out, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, you don't," and he was like, "You don't understand, Garrett, because you can't get a girl and you can't keep one. Sorry, bro, had to say it." And that's what he said to me. And then I was like, "What?" And it was very childish, but at the same time, we were like 19, barely adults. Yeah, very childish, very childish. But so here's what else. So then I said to him, "Well, clearly you can't keep one either." And he was like, "Well, I could keep one a lot longer than." And he was like, "Well, I could keep one a lot longer than you can." And then I was like, "And look how happy you are." And then he was like, "I'm not happy." Exactly. Exactly, motherfucker. You're not happy. So, and then not long after that, he was very shitty to my other friends. He was saying stuff like none of us had his back and stuff like that. But I remember in 10th grade, he was about to hit a female student. I got in front of him so he wouldn't hit her. Because I was looking out for him. Yeah, he was. Oh, and another thing I would do, I would give him money, like cash, so he could take the bus. For whatever reason, he said he would take the bus to like go see his mom. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know if I should tell the full story, but let's just say so yeah. Pretty much after he said, "Oh, you can't get it. Oh, Garrett, you can't get a girl. You can't keep one." Um not long after not long after that whole conversation, I decided, "You know what? Fuck you, man. You clearly don't appreciate my friendship at all. So, yeah, we're done." you clearly don't appreciate my friendship. You clearly have no morals. And you're clearly a simp. Like, I'm done. I can't put up with people like you anymore. I can't, I just didn't want to be affiliated with someone who was stooping that low, you know? Oh! And it gets worse. Later on, I hear he's dating a woman who already has a kid. Which that's another advice to men out there. Don't date a woman who has a kid. Bye-bye, butterfly, a phrase that must be more commonly used. I like that. I'm going to have to use that. Yeah, hey, Christian girl, I know, it's crazy. Crazy, but true. And, trying to think what else. So, trying to think what else, man. Yeah. And, yeah, and he was saying, like, he was gonna beat my other friend's ass or whatever. And even though this friend was pretty darn good to him, I'm not, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This one friend was also not the smartest. He was a lot better than the simp was, but he didn't really use his brain much either. But then again, none of us did, so yeah. We were all idiots back then. Let's be I'm just going to keep it real. Um I maybe not I maybe not as no, never mind. I was dumb. But yeah, are you a good boy? Um Define, what do you mean by good boy? Explain what good boy means. What does good boy mean to you, Philip? Yeah, Christian girl, that's true. That was literally true, man. But yeah. People are stupidly interesting sometimes. But yeah, so I stopped being friends with him in like 2023. And then 1 year later, I lost then 1 year later I lost two friends who I've been friends with, one since 5th grade, the other since 7th. And those were the friends who I mentioned earlier who, like, you know, were very negative, unempathetic, said one thing, but would do the other. Even when they could have showed up, they chose not to. But yeah. Like in a goon? Um, that is very weird, Philip. Um, no, I'm not. That's very weird. Goodbye. Bye. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Mackenzie McKnight? How you doing? We are. GMosser say no. I did. He was weird. Dude, we get so many weird people in the live streams. You either get trolls or weirdos. Handful of weirdos out there, you guys. Yeah, if someone ever never asks you. Oh, okay. I'll definitely say no then. But yeah. Let's go to the back rooms, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah. But you know what? Yeah. To the back rooms? Yep, to the back rooms. You're already there. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I was talking to like the back rooms in Garry's mod, not in IRL. Bro, sometimes I forget I'm here. Please help me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. Trying to think of some other interesting stories I have. Guys, I gotta do a GMosser story time thing. I gotta start like telling like more stories. You know, I see like random people, random YouTubers, like telling stories, or maybe they're like playing like Minecraft in the background or some other game, and they're telling stories like, bro, I might actually. Yo, we got a subscriber! Oh, come on, man. Thank you for subscribing, I guess. But you might want to unsubscribe because you're hidden from the chat. But, yeah. Unless you come back with a new account and apologize, and you like, I could probably give you a second chance, but it's like, after that, yeah, you're done. But yeah. The world we live in, huh, guys? Hey, what's up, BNSF? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Are you new here, or have you been to my live streams before? But yeah, guys, I totally gotta make like some story time videos. Cause I definitely have a handful of stories to tell. But yeah. Oh, and also the other friend who I was talking about, he stopped being friends with the simp as well. I think only one friend from our old friend group is still friends with the guy. But as far as I know, we're all done. As far as I know, we're all kind of done with him because he's a dick. Not even gonna lie. He's not even gonna lie to you guys. He was a dick. But that's okay because just, you know, thinking about how he was, I learned like the kind of person that I don't want to be, you know? But yeah. The world we live in, huh, bros? Life, an interesting phenomena. Yeah. Hey, that girl Ashley. Thank you so much for subscribing, bro. I appreciate you. Dancing Slenderman for you, bruh. Everyone who subscribes should get a Dancing Slenderman. But yeah, guys, I wonder if we can hit 25K before the year ends. That'll be, dude, that'll be really cool. I think we can do it. Tis the season to be spooky. Bah ha 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 ha. In 3rd grade, I got a swirly. La 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 la. Wah 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 wah. I'm just kidding. Thankfully, I never got a swirly. Nasty. Deck the halls, but spooky. Hey, We Too Puppy, how you doing, bro? Guys, I wish I could be a YouTuber full time. I feel like I'd kill it. I'm just kidding. Maybe I would. Maybe I don't know. I would try. That's for sure. But yeah, I like live streaming. It's fun. It's fun chilling out and talking to you guys. You know. Just an ordinary chill night on an ordinary chill. Just an ordinary chill night. And an ordinary chill guy. Who's very autistic. And very ADHD. And also kind of an idiot at times. Just chilling out and live streaming. Chit-chatting with the viewers and just chilling out, having a good time. The only thing missing from this is a pizza burger, a box of Junior Mints, and some root beer and Mountain Dew. But I'll be saving that for the cheat day. I'm just kidding, that was a joke. You know another thing cool that's been going on, guys? Over the last 11 weeks, I went from 237 pounds, all the way down to 200.8 pounds. So I'm like, as of this morning, I'm like less than a pound away from being back under 200. I'm getting back in shape. And I've been feeling so much better, you guys. I can't wait to be under 200 pounds. Yeah, anything over like 220 or anything close to that, it's hard to move. So I can only imagine with people who are like 300, 400, 500, 600. I can only imagine what like really heavy people. What being one of them is like, you know? I've heard them describe it as a prison. Especially at people who are like really big. Sometimes dudes, like, I am, like, if some certain things didn't happen to me throughout my life, like, I did a Christian girl, I did. When I was 17 years old, I used to be, 245 pounds. Oh, We Too Gammon? Hey, how you doing? You're not We Too Puppy? Okay, cool. But yeah. Yeah, my goal is to get down to 195 before the year ends, and I'm only like 5 pounds away. Yeah, I'm almost there. You know, be like 50, and 195 would be like being fit, and 195 is like 50 pounds under my heaviest, so. Yeah. I was going through a food addiction for a long while there. To like deal with like all the stuff that was going on in like 2024 for me. But yeah, I'm telling my stories because maybe it'll help some of you guys who are maybe in a similar place, or maybe help some of you guys like not make the same mistakes that I've made. I'm gonna change my name real quick. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Hey, what's up, Exalt? Hey, what's up, Exalt Liver? Welcome to our live stream. How you doing? Just chilling out and playing some Garry's mod. We're just chilling out, walking around in the back rooms and talking about life. Yeah, Christian girl. I'm definitely not gonna quit. That's for sure. But yeah, like, if I made some very different, if some certain things didn't happen to me in life, hey, YouTube Gaming, it did work, let's go. But if some certain things didn't happen to me in life, how are you, GMosser? I'm good, YouTube Gaming. Thank you for asking. How have you been, man? But yeah, guys, like, I feel like if I wasn't, like, fat shamed as a kid, or if being fat didn't, like, hold me back in life, I would probably, like, if some certain things didn't happen, like, I would probably be, like, at least, I want to say 400 pounds right now, or close to that. Yeah, I'd probably be at least 400 pounds right now if some certain things didn't happen to me. I remember when I was like yeah, I remember one time when I was a kid, I watched like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and I remember I would watch them, and I remember they would like dye their hair, right? And I wanted to dye my hair too, just like them, but I remember my mom would not let me dye my hair. She was like, if you lose 20 pounds, you can dye your hair. But yeah, I was a pretty big kid. But yeah. So things could have definitely been. I could definitely be doing a lot. I could definitely be doing hell of a lot worse right now, is what I'm saying. So I'm appreciating. I'm trying to like. I'm appreciating being where I'm at, you know? If your answer is under 8 OZ, get up right now and go get some water. If you want to, of course. I ain't no boss, lol. You know what? Thanks for the reminder. Ugh. Everyone get a water, everyone. But yeah. But yeah, guys, I feel like doing a story time would definitely be very interesting. Another thing I thought about doing is bringing back the series Ask GMosser, where I like read comments and then I like answer them in like a video. Or maybe what I could do, I could do Ask GMosser live, and I could... Guys, I actually used to do that. When I was a kid, I used to do, like, videos and live streams where I would, like, be like, ask me anything, people. And then people would ask me stuff. So, if anybody has any questions for me, I will, most likely give my honest answer. Unless they're, like, very weird. Or unless I'm like very insecure about it and I don't want to talk about it. But even if I am insecure about it, even if I don't like saying it, I'll talk about it. It's okay. It's okay to be insecure, you guys. You know? I've gotten shamed about it. But you know what? Who cares? Everyone's fucking... Who cares? Everyone is probably insecure, at least to some degree, about something. But just gotta make the most out. Just gotta make the most out of what we're dealing with and the cards we're dealt. You know. You drinking no water today? Yeah, bro. Definitely go get some water, please. GMosser, did you see how my day was in the YouTube chat? Hold on. Let me look. Hey, cool. The stream got over 1,000 views. I think Punisher. Oh wait, I already read that. Oh, I remember him. Today was tough but chill day. I cut my foot on the door and I have a mess and them to clean and I have to deal with noisy neighbors right now who are... Fuck, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, YouTube Gaming. I have 2 questions for you. When and where was your first kiss, and what motivated you to start or come back to reacting? My first kiss, funny story. It was actually in my sister's friend's garage. Yeah, for whatever reason, my sister's best childhood friend just like randomly for whatever reason just wanted to kiss me, and then I was just like, okay, and so then we kissed, just like that, like randomly. And then it's funny because her dad was sitting on the porch, and when she kissed me, he was just like, I'm trying to think of a made up name for her. What's a made-up name? Meredith! He just yelled her name like that after she kissed me. Yeah, it was so random too. What age was I? I was very young. I was probably like 7. I was 7. About there. Give or take a year or so, I was around 7. And then I had my second kiss when I was 15. And I lost my virginity when I was 16. Like, not even a month after my 16th birthday. Hey, that's another story I could tell. I could tell the story about how I lost my virginity. You only get one life, so might as well enjoy it by telling stories, you know? My life hasn't been all bad. It really hasn't. It's not all bad. It's not all bad out in these parts, you know? It really isn't. Sure, sometimes bad things happen, but... Tough time. Another quote for you guys. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Oh yeah, right. And the second question. So what inspired me to get back to reacting into it? I haven't. So I have been trying to do so many things, you guys. I've had so many ideas, so many projects that I've been trying to do. And it's overwhelming. So I've decided to I've decided to kind of not be too niched down with my content. You know, do a little bit of, everything, you know? Do you know, stuff that's doing well, do stuff that is fun for me to do, you know, like, but honestly, I just wanted to make more reaction videos. You know, one thing I would do, guys, if I do make reaction videos again, I'm gonna stream it first, and then I'm gonna like post it as like a video, and then I could like post a video like on my reaction channel and be like, oh, hey guys, if you want to be there for the live reaction, make sure to subscribe to my main channel, GMosser. But, I've decided, for the sake of my sanity, and because, you know, so I don't feel like I'm doing a million things at once, and I have to put all my energy into this, and then I have to put all my energy into that, and then this, and then that, and also those things. Like, I decided to just focus on my 3 monetized channels, GMosser, GMosser Reacts, GMosser TV. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm open to making reaction videos, but I'm more likely to react to stuff that I'm like genuinely interested in compared to like stuff that I'm not interested in, you know? Like if somebody sends me a video of like, hey, hey, I made a gaming video. It's 30 minutes long. Please react to it. Like, I'm probably not gonna react to it. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't want to react to it. Like, I'm sure it's a good video, don't get me wrong, but like if I'm being honest, I'd rather react to like a fucking I'd rather react to like something like, you know, different than that, you know? Like I'd rather react to like the ultimate Shrek recap cartoon by Cass Van Diepool, or a scary video, or a funny video even, like hell, I'd rather react to Skibbity Toilet. But yeah. So hopefully that answers your question. Haven't gotten my first kiss yet. Nothing wrong with that, WeTube Gaming. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, guys, what other questions do y'all have? What else do you all have to say? I'm open for more questions. Bro, I love it. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Yuzuki Devil? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? What's better, Pac-Man or Tetris? Who's Tetris? Is it bad that who's Tetris character? Pac-Man. I took one look at the Pac-Man because I actually know who Pac-Man is. But yeah, guys. since we're on the topic of... But yeah, guys, if anybody else has any questions, let me know, please. Oh, no! No! One got me. Ouch. But yeah, guys, if y'all have any other questions, let me know. Bro, how? I didn't even see him. Okay, that range is crazy. Aha! Got you this time, bitch. I almost died there. Oh, darn it. Nah, I just got. Dude, there's so many. There's too many of them. Oh, GMosser. GMosser, what came first? The chicken. The chicken came first, of course. And then, yeah, chickens come first. And then when the chicken dies, they melt into an egg filled with jelly beans. Yeah, every time a chicken dies, they turn into nothing but feathers. And then their heart turns... Actually, no. Chickens don't have hearts. They just have eggs. Or they have an egg-shaped heart. And every time a chicken dies, they melt into nothing but feathers. And then they leave their heart behind, or should I say the egg. And then you open up the heart, and then it has jelly beans in it. Of course I know how it all works. As you can tell, guys, I know a lot about how animals work. Every time a chicken dies, they leave behind an egg full of jelly beans. Bro, did Pac-Man just teleport? That was crazy. I'm just kidding, guys. Obviously, the egg comes first. Wait, GMosser, my main account was a mod on your YouTube. Would you like to be mod again? Yo, guys, my Discord server has been very quiet ever since I've, gotten, new moderators. Or, no, ever since I've actually, gotten moderators. It's been pretty peaceful. I feel like the server definitely has a better, vibe to it. Ever since, I've gotten mods for it. Yeah, that would be fine. Alright, hold on. Alright, WeTube Gaming. You are now a mod. Garrett, it's been a long time. Hey, what's up, a boring guy? Wait. A boring guy. A boring guy who what? A boring guy who tries to give you entertainment. That's funny. How you doing, a boring guy? What entertainment do you have for us today? How you been, man? How you been, a boring guy? How you doing? Can I call you boring? Can I call you Guy for short? Or can I call you boring for short? I think chicken, so I'm wondering what's the argument for the other side? The other side? I don't know. Hey guys, do you all have any other questions? Maybe a funny question? I'm taking questions right now, y'all. Ah! Oh gosh. The egg side? What about my old friend is called the Ungrateful? That guy named Zach? Are you calling him ungrateful? Oh, you're saying that was your name? The Ungrateful, that guy named Zach. Chimo, remember Dead Rails? Bro, how could I forget Dead Rails? Ow! Guys, I thought about doing a Roblox return live stream and like returning to like Dead Rails, returning to and I wanted to play like games and like try out like the Halloween events for like some games. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. Yeah, hey, boring Christian guy, that is Darwin. And this is Gumball. Oh shit, Gumball just killed me. Oh no. You can just hear the when you zap him. Like, wait a minute, hear it. Let's hear it. Ooh, I almost that one almost got me. Rest in peace, studs. Homie's built like the 17-year-old me. Owie. Ah! Yeah, guys. Let's have an NPC party. Ah! Can I do SpongeBob? Yes. Hold on, guys. All right. But yeah, guys, what are some other questions y'all have? In the meantime, I'll try to think of a question for you guys. How did you guys find my channel? That's a good question. Who's my favorite NPC in Garry's mod? Huh. Favorite NPC. I definitely appreciate the NPC I just zapped right now, because that NPC got me 8 million views on a YouTube video. So I'm definitely most thankful for that one. Who else is around here? The No Data raid, A Glorious Day. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember him. I like No Data. He's cool. He plays a lot of Doors from the looks of it. I'm subscribed to him. I unfortunately don't really have time to watch his stuff as much, but I definitely got nothing but respect for the guy. And I'm more than thankful for the raid. I've tuned into some of his live streams at some point. They were good. Too bad, I'm not giving you any money. Your channel popped up as a recommendation after watching those videos, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad you did too, man. Thank you. I hear SpongeBob. Where is he? Oh, guys, another question. Another question for everyone. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Oh, crap, where? I hear him! Whoa! Ah! Terrence! Oh, no! Okay, that's actually a little bit annoying. Okay, that's better. Oh! Damn it, Leonard! Oops, I accidentally clicked a button, lol. I want to travel the world. An animator. Cool, you guys. In 5 years, I just want to be happier and better than I am now. I just hope to be further along in life and, you know, have made more, and, you know, I just hope I'm further along in life and have made more progress in my goals. 5 years from now, that's all I hope for, is just to be better than I am now. 5 years from now, guys, I'll be 27. That'll be my golden birthday, by the way. Terrence! But yeah. I hear noise. Oh gosh! I'm gonna piss on you guys. Ow! Never mind, I'm dead. Ah! GMosser, can you do your famous catchphrase? What am I doing with my life? Ah! That one? Goofy Goober. Is that Labubu? Yes, that is a Labubu. Labubus aren't Gary's mod. And I fucked myself. Looks like the NPCs were fighting. Oh, what? That was not. That was a bad idea. No, it's all Squidward while clapping yourself. I mean, the phrase, what am I doing with my life? Like, bro, a Squidward video hasn't even gotten like 10,000 views. But the what am I doing with my life? That saying has millions of views. But, I guess as far as the GMosser community goes... Oh, Squidward! Oh, Squidward! Oh, yeah, Squidward! Oh, Squidward. Oh, Squidward. It's funny how that phrase all just started. That phrase all just started with me hanging with a couple friends. Still friends with those two, by the way. Oh, no. I just got clapped by SpongeBob. That was reflexes. Oh boy, that was scary, you all. Do you remember the Squidward statue in Minecraft and I made it better? I think so, yeah. Although I was kind of the one who, you know, made the Squidward statue as weird as it is. But I think you made it a little bit better. So thank you. Where? I still have the statue in Minecraft, you guys. I still have that world. Bro, where did you come from? No fair, I just killed you. Aw, damn it, Squidward. I'm sorry, guys. The bulge was too hard to miss. Everything about Squidward is too hard to miss. I remember when I made Liquid.
all this?
That's pretty damn sus. I am not responding to that comment. Anyways. I love how I can hear the Flying Dutchman, but I don't even see him. If Garry's Mod in Minecraft was banned in your country, what type of streams would I do? That is a good question. Probably Roblox and Fortnite. And probably Roblox and Fortnite. And then I'd probably, you know, do more horror games, maybe. Maybe Terraria as well. I hope that never happens. I don't see that happening, but, you know, society is pretty stupid, so at this point, anything can happen. Where the heck did you come from? Oh, I almost missed him. What is everyone's favorite video games? Or if you don't have a favorite video game, give me like your top 3 or 5 or whatever. Top 5 video games. Let me know in the chat. Does the monster play Among Us? No, not really. But I could revisit it in a live stream if enough people want it. I could try that, see how it does. I've seen some Among Us streams be pretty, Also, I feel like everyone would cheat, and they would, every time I was the killer, I would just get easily, like, exposed. Because, you know, from the live stream, you'd be able to see my game and all that. So, would that really be even fair? Like, I would definitely get, like, stream sniped, you know? And people would be like, oh, it's GMosser, because I was watching the stream, and then I would just have a... Then I would just never be able to, like, win as the killer. You did? Oh. Yeah. But you know what? Maybe it would be good on an entertainment level. Even if I get stream snapped a bunch, it's like, hey, if people are watching it, and whatnot and enjoying it, and if people find it entertaining. Yeah. Maybe I could give it maybe I could give it a go. You hate the new era of Roblox? Yeah, same. They got too many sickos on the platform who need to be banned. Instead, they ban the people who are trying to stop the sickos. Who are trying to get the sickos off the platform. Hashtag free schlep. Hey! What's up? Ah! Ow! Hey, what's going on, Evelyn? How you doing? Who you running from? I'm running from everyone at this point. It's the back rooms, Twisted Skull Studios. Cool name, by the way. We should spawn some more NPCs. Nope, nope, not these guys. They crashed my game. Oh, damn it, Terrence. I didn't even see you there. Hashtag ban Roblox forever. I would not say ban Roblox. I'd say just ban the sickos. Ban the sickos on it, you know? Roblox needs to get better at, you know. They need to get rid of the sickos. Like I grew up playing Roblox, so if Roblox got banned, that would suck. Fortunately, the sick people kind of ruined it. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Alright, hey, Chris Girl, we'll catch you later, man. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Oh no. This isn't good. This isn't good at all, you guys. I'm just gonna go this way. Ah! What am I doing with my life? Oh, Squidward! I had to make a video out of that. They just stand there so menacingly. Why are you putting only Angry Birds? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just putting random NPCs. Not really thinking about who. Who else do we got though? Nah, he would just kill them all. Ow. React to BFDI? Who even is that? Bruh. Damn it, Mario! Fuck. Okay. Okay, no more Mario. No more Mario. Or at least not that Mario. Who even was that? Do I remember when I reacted to the Miss Frizzle thing? From Mead Canyon? How could I forget, man? That was so disgusting and terrible. That scarred me forever. How's it going, John McCard? How you doing? Ow! The NPCs are fighting you guys! It's a parody of Total Drama Island? Oh. Ow! Oh no! Who else? Ah! Hold up, what? Huh, weird. Huh, apparently one of my streams ended. That's weird. Mr. Krabs, your insurance will not cover it. Hey. Okay, my game is lagging. It's time to start zapping. Ouch. Bro, I still hear the Flying Dutchman. I don't even know where he is. The show was created in 2010, made by... Oh, cool.
I hope my insurance covers all this.
All right. Oh, hey, it's Pac-Man. Goodbye. Damn it, Clifford, he got me. Oh no. Where is everybody? Oh, I hear crab legs. He doesn't look happy. Oh gosh. The ray is not working. Alright, boring guy. We'll catch you later, bro. Thank you for watching. Have fun making the animations. I'm sure they will be awesome. Catch you later, boring guy. Catch you later, man. Good luck with the animations. You got this. You can do it. I know they'll be great. Can I add Freddy Fazbear? Oh, let's see. I can. Ow. Then there's the Fredbears from that one horror game. Uh-oh. Oh. Baldy? I don't think I have Baldy right now. I do not have Baldy right now, but I'll get him later. I'm probably gonna get off in like a few minutes, so yeah, I should probably get to sleep pretty soon. I'll get off in like 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm just gonna chillax, talk to you guys, and zap some folks in Garry's Mod. Oh no, not again. There's the Fredbears. Pretty sure I spawned more than that. The GMosser, can you react to the Gumball fan-made episode? Oh shit. Called The Basic? Actually, I will look that up. One second. Is this the one? Is this the video by Mars? I see Baldy's in the thumbnail. I'm not going to react to it right now, but I just wanted to look it up at the very least. See if it's yes. Well, maybe I will. But not right now, because I got to go to bed, bro. But, I will take your, suggestion into consideration, YouTube. But I got to go to bed, guys. But, this was a great live stream. I'll try to be live again tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.